Hey guys, so I was tabbing this song solo for one of my students when I realised that the intro is really nice to play on acoustic guitar. So I'm gone ahead and tap that for you. So let's give it a play and then I'll break it down. Here we go. Alright then, so what am I doing? Well, you can see there's a lot of chords going on here. I've put them on the tab on purpose to try and help you out, because I always find that people get a bit confused when there's a lot of numbers all in a line. But it's just chords, so don't worry. So you're starting with A minor, then you're going to a G, but you'll see I do it this way. I don't really need this one's kind of redundant, but it is and it isn't, because if I hit the wrong string, I don't want to hit an A string by accident and get that. So at least if that's down, then I can't go too far wrong. And don't worry, we'll talk about my right hand in a minute. So you're going to go A minor to that beefed up G, shall we say. And then from this position, it's almost a G7 position, you're going to kind of rock back to that 1 on your B string. And then into your C. And then you can get that little finger back in action for the free one, because you want to try and pull it off if you can, to get the speed. You can go if you want to, but a pull off will be a little bit easier for you. In the long run, I know it takes a while. So a pull off, remember, you hit the string once and then pull it off without bending it as much as I just did. And then you're into an A minor again. And again, like I said, you don't have to put all the chord down, but if you hit the wrong string, like so, or like so, then you at least want it to sound like it's in the right ballpark, yeah? So with this A minor though, you can do a nice quick hammer on. I'm even pulling this off, I believe, when I'm playing this one. So I pull off the 2 to the 0. Sounds like a rap. 2 to the 0. Anyway. And then I hammer it back down straight away. With mixed results with how well I do it. Depends on, I guess, the mood of my hand in the morning. So you could go, but as you can hear, it's not as smooth like that. So then you're back, you can see that repeats. So A minor again to G, back to that 1. And this is the faster one, so it's almost the same movement, but it's quicker. You can see you've got some semiquavers in there, so you're going to go. So it's a very quick 3 to 1. So the same action we used when we were on that C. It's just this time we've got an A in the bass. And it's as quick as we can do it. And the 2's already there if you use the chord. Okay, so carrying on, you've got A minor again. Oh, and I should say the little lightning bolt, remember that's a rest. It's a crotchet rest or a quarter note rest. You just don't play for one beat. So back to A minor, then to an F. Not the bar chord F. You can if you want, but that might mess you up in a minute. It's doable, but you know, if you don't have to, don't do it. Keep it simple. So F. And then if you slide F up 2 places, 2 frets, then you will always get a G, which is a top tip. I like this one. It just sounds nice, right? Just sounds, and you might recognize this. Any players that like a bit of Green Day, right? It starts on a G. But anyway, I digress. So A minor to F, slide up to G, stay there. Resist the temptation to go back down. You've got a 3, which is being held down anyway, and then you're going to 5 with your little finger, hitting an open note A, and you're going to slide down for the free one. You can pull it off if you want to. So G, and then you hit the wrong bit. Oh my goodness, here we go. See, it happens to us all, guys. I do like the slide, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I think I prefer sliding that 3 down to 1. It's nice. And one more time. Because then you're in the right position for that A minor again, to a G. And this one I'm thinking A minor, again, from that 2, I'm going. Because then at least I'm in the right position. If I hit the wrong string, it's not the end of the world. So again, one more time from the A minor, to G. And then, oh, I forgot my bass note, sorry. 2, 1, 0, 2. And then everything's where it needs to be. Hammer on again. So Remember, you hit the string once, smack that monkey down. Back to A minor G, and hold on to this one for a long time. And then you're back into an A minor. So I could have done it like that, which is the safer way, as I said, because clearly my fingers want to go all over the place and I don't want to hit the wrong string. All right then, so that's the basics of what's going on. So let's bring this hand up then to try and break this down for you. In terms of rhythm, that was harder to say today, you've got a dotted crotchet or a dotted quarter note, which is going to take that into a 1.5. So you've got 1.5, 1.5, 1. But to be honest, I'm not counting 1.5. I mean, I know people are going to be like, you didn't play that for 1.5 beats. I know. I'm so used to playing by ear, guys. That's the thing. I'm sort of going. I can kind of hear it in my head. But don't worry if you can't. That's fine. Just break it down. Just go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. And I'm laughing because I hit the G in a kind of wrong way. We'll do that again. 1 and 2 and... Hang on. No, that was right. See, I confused myself. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and... Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm like missing out a 3 and 4 in there, but, but I think you see what I'm saying. Good. All right. Anyway, so in terms of what my right hand's doing, it's all Pima fingers, you know me. And that just means that the thumb is taking control of these 3 bass notes at the top. Bop, 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 bop. The index is on my G, my middle finger is on my B, and my ring finger over here is on my E. So I'm doing a nice pluck for these chords. You could strum them if you want. But that kind of messes your fingers up. As you can see, my fingers were like, well, what do you want me to do? Oh, I ended up playing that with a thumb. So I don't recommend it. I recommend plucking. I know that takes a while to get, but it's worth it. So you're just getting all your fingers on those strings. And you're doing it more accurately than me. And then it's the middle finger on these Bs. And then thumb and index together. Once you've got these guys in the right position, it kind of, it's self-explanatory, you know? Because you're not going to move them. You're going to pluck again for those chords. Middle finger. Sorry, that was me going, did I hit that one with the 1? No, I missed that. It's hard the minute you come up the neck. Like I always say to you guys, don't play up here, play back down there by the sound hole. Anyway, so that next bit with the quick semi-quavers, okay? So you're plucking thumb, middle finger and ring finger together, and then get that 3 straight down. You can hammer it, really. You'll find that easier, I think, rather than going, because that'll mess up your timing. So, pluck it, hammer it, and if you want, pull it off as well. Yeah, I think I'd pull it off. It gives you the speed, right, guys? And that's what we want. And then we're just playing the G string for the 2, okay? So if I do it ultra slow, and then we got that crotchet rest, remember? And then we're going A minor to F. I get very excited at that. And then we slide up. Oh, my fingers are now in the way. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. So I'm taking it from the D string. If I take it from the A string, it's gonna sound intense, and that's not what I want. I want it nice and clean in a G. Oh, stay up there, fingers. Stay on the B string. And you're just taking that A string with the B string. And then sliding that puppy down, we're coming back. And then back to your plucking. And then G string. Then A string and B string together. Back to that G string, D string, G string hammer on. Then plucking again. And you're waiting for quite some time with this one. Then 2, 1. So index, middle, and then index and thumb on your A string to finish. Because you want a nice hard finish. You want it to be, it's finished, yes. So you finish on the same chord you started on. Oh, and I should say, in terms of how long you hold that G for, so you go, you give love, and you've got a quaver. In fact, let's just do the maths. I'm going to just pause a minute and think about the maths of what's going on. So, you got 1.5 beats on that first one. You've got 2 shown, but then you've also got a half beat after it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go, there's the mass. Look at how fast am I? Not fast at all. It's still the morning for me, it's fine. So 1 and 2 and if I count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully that'll work for you guys. Okay, I think you're going to find the tab easier to follow than me anyway, but just have a fiddle with this one. It's quite nice because these are some nice ideas you can use in other songs or when you're just noodling and fiddling, especially that F slide up to a G. It's just nice to be aware of. It's a nice one. And yeah, this gives you a chance to fiddle with some hammer-ons, slides, and pull-offs as well. There's definitely a pull-off in here somewhere. Where is that? There we go, the old free one. So, a good one all in all. I'm trying to justify it, but you know what, you either like it or you don't. So I hope that's been of some use to you guys. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye.